Get ready to enjoy an evening of jazz for one of Tampa Bay's most imaginative guitarists. This weekend, you're going to have a rare chance to hear some of his original music. Joining us now, LaRue Nickelson and VP of the Tampa Jazz Club, Michael Cornett, is back. Good to see you guys. Happy New Year.
Hey, you too.
Happy New Year.
So let's dive in. Of course, we're talking about the performances. We may have one right here coming up in the studio. But before that, give people an idea. I mean, your career, it's fascinating because, of course, you have passion for your original music, and that's what you're getting to showcase now. Why is it important for you to get to do that as well?
Well, I spend most of my time doing other people's music,
Right.
or, covers, or, like normal people. So it's nice to just put all the music I've been writing for 25 years out there. My wife always says I need to do that more. So.
Oh, so you're listening to the wife. Good man.
I always listen to the wife.
Good man.
Always listen to the wife.
Good man. And you know what? Being able to celebrate this in the venues, I mean, that's something that I know that's where you come. That's where you're passionate about.
That's what we've been doing for years and years since the early 2000s. We've been putting shows out. We do shows at HCC, shows at the new Tampa Theater for the Performing Arts. And this one's going to be at HCC on the 12th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And LaRue's going to bring a 7-piece band with him to perform this music. I haven't seen this yet, but I know you did it at the Palladium. I wasn't there for that show, but I heard it was fantastic.
It was. It really was the best thing ever.
Yeah. I was going to say, I love hearing that. You've got to be able to say that if you're the one on stage.
Exactly.
I'm curious, so you brought up HCC, of course, and you're also a professor. I think that's so interesting. Someone like yourself, you could just focus on, say, your original music. You could maybe just focus on your performances. But why do you also want to give back and share the love that you have of music, especially jazz?
Well, I had a lot of great teachers. I was really lucky because I studied at Gibbs High School with David Pate, who got us all started, got a lot of people started. And so I like passing that along, and I learn more probably teaching than they do in the lessons too. So every time I have to explain something, I enjoy I didn't think of that. So,
Yeah.
So I enjoy that part of it,
And I'm curious too, Michael. I mean, I feel like, of course you have those people who are regulars and you have those people who you are in touch with, that you see at all of the performances that you are behind. But it's a new year. Maybe people want to get a new appreciation for jazz. Why is this the perfect opportunity to come out and do just that?
Well, because I think with LaRue, you get a blend of music. It's original material, but it's not just going to be swing. It's not just going to be traditional jazz. LaRue's got a really unique approach to what he does, and I think people are really going to appreciate that.
Can I ask about that unique approach?
Well, I tend to just stick whatever I've listened to in the past into every composition I write, it seems. So, I grew up when I was a kid playing hard rock and heavy metal.
Yeah.
Like most kids in the 80s. I had a lot more hair because you had to back then. And then, I grew up playing jazz and Brazilian music, and I've done every kind of gig under the sun, country music.
Really?
So I will stick almost anything that I've heard into what I write. So for the concert
cool.
coming up, there's a tune that's a kind of prog rock, metal, and then there's some straight ahead swing and Brazilian, and
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything,
Well,
but I try to do it my own way.
I like it. Well, speaking of your own way, you're getting ready for a little performance here. In the meantime, there's the information for the LaRue Nickelson group. What are you going to play for us today?
Dark Water. It's actually one of my older compositions. So
Nice. Well, take it away.
All right, thank you.